Hey, we're Trevor and Danielle. Last week we told you about how we're heading to Playlist Live in Orlando, Florida, and now we're finally here. We had a messy Playlist Live registration, tried the New Orleans Cajun seafood that our favorite vloggers KK and Baby J always mention, and witnessed a race between a Prius and a Chevy.
There he goes. It's so unfair.
What a glorious start to Playlist Day 1. Okay guys, we're picking up the vlog right where we left off last time, so if you haven't watched that vlog, make sure you do so. We are currently in Florida at Playlist Live, and we just got to the Marriott Hotel where the Playlist Live conference, convention, whatever is going on. So we're gonna head in there, grab some coffee, and then registration time. We have been waiting in line for over an hour. We finally made it to the front. We've snaked all the way around. Hi, babe. And all the way back there. There we go. Registration was seriously a mess, but Trevor's in the restroom and I got my badge. Mine says T&D Do Life, but his says Slacker Gaming. And then they gave us some swag, which is basically just this bag and some stickers. So we're just waiting. We have to kind of rush to our next panel because we waited in line for over an hour and a half and it wasn't like moving. We were like right in the front, but it was a mess. I'm not gonna go into it now. It's like they had the whole like registration set up with like kiosks with like your letter of your last name, but then they weren't using it and they were like letting like 10 people in at a time and just doing those 10, and they had this like whole showroom. I'm explaining to them like what registration was like. It was a mess. Like I've seen my dad register for like marathons and stuff before where like you go to the kiosk like where your last name is and then they just find it, they give it to you, blah blah blah, end of story. They were like not letting people in and then only doing like 10 people at a time and all doing them in one kiosk, like not letting you go to your letter. So it's just been...
It's not been a good experience so far, but...
Yeah, but now we have to kind of rush next to our panel that we want to go to, so we're walking all the way to the other side of the convention center, and that's what we're going to do next.
We're just like realizing that people want to know what's going on. People want to know like how we're...
So we have a little bit of a break to eat some lunch. What do you think about the panel so far?
Lunch, it's 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
They're good. Learning a lot. I don't know. It's just that it's a lot different than I thought it would be, but it's fun. It's all good.
Yeah? How's it different?
A lot of the people that are here aren't, I wouldn't say like, they're not huge YouTube people, as in like, they don't have like millions and millions and millions of subscribers.
Yeah.
But they're more like, kind of, I mean, they're obviously a lot bigger than us, but they're still growing and they're not this big. So it's nice because they tell you things that are going to help you because you're smaller, and not so much like huge, like, well, they get it because they have millions of subscribers, that's why they do so well.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's a lot nicer to know that like there's some smaller...
Well, and it's just like really humbling to see like these people who have like maybe they have 1 million subscribers, but they're still here talking to us about how they want to grow and be better. And it's like there's always those people that are always like continuing to try to push themselves, you know? Does that make any sense? Yeah, but we're like literally starving. It's 3 o'clock. We can't even think straight, so we're taking this session to get some food rather than go listen to like a
TikTok
panel about TikTok. So we're gonna see what we can find. So we just spent the last like 45 minutes driving barely into Orlando. We're not even like all the way home, but it's rush hour traffic. So we drove to a place that we knew we wanted to eat called New Orleans Cajun Seafood. And if you guys know me or have talked to me at all about like YouTube, I am a huge fan of the channel KK and Baby J, and so is Trevor actually. We love Karen and Kwa, like Trevor loves Quah, he's awesome. And so their family owns this, and it's been on our list of places we want to try out. It's just like kind of cool to like be going to some place that, you know, your favorite YouTubers have been, or not only just like have like spent a lot of time at. So
yeah, and they always talk about like, you know, like, oh, it's a really good place to eat and stuff, so it's like fun to actually try it like firsthand, because
and like experience it.
Yeah, we're not here, we don't live here, so it's not like, and it's not like it's a chain thing where you get to, you know, travel somewhere else that's closer. Like, this is the only place you can eat it, so to be able to try it and
then when they talk about it and like know what they're talking about,
right?
Yeah, so I'm really excited. I'm super nervous to go in there. I don't know, it's just like, it's a small family owned thing, so like I don't know how much I'll bring out the vlog camera, but I'll definitely fill you in afterwards, if not during, about what we think. So this is it right here, New Orleans Cajun seafood. That grandma's car is like,
dang,
perfect. I realized that we forgot to tell you what the restaurant yesterday tasted like, the New Orleans Cajun seafood. So I got pho and I took some of it home. It was really... What's up, baby?
You fud what?
The car is beeping because I'm not buckled.
Time out. You got what now?
I got pho.
What the pho is that?
It's like a Asian noodle. It's basically, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a rice noodle, and I got it with no meat and a vegetarian version. And it has like, it's minimal flavor. You tried some.
Yes.
But you kind of put stuff on it. So you can put like hot sauce on it, or you can put like sauce on it. And it's basically like a soup, like chicken noodle soup kind of, except it tastes nothing like that. I'm just saying like the consistency and like what it is. It's like that. So that's what I got yesterday, and it was really good. And I'm gonna have probably some for like a late night snack tonight.
Yes, and I had 30, I repeat, 30 crawfish. It was a lot, but I ate it all, and I was actually kind of still hungry after, but it was really good. Crawfish.
Why were you hungry after?
Because you don't get a lot of meat with. It's kind of like lobster, like, you know, like how they give you like 3 lobster or 3 legs of lobster. It's like, that's not enough meat to fill a person up. But I think it's mostly just the experience and stuff, like, because you have to crack each one, and and then when you dip it in like garlic butter and stuff and eat it, it's really, really good, but it's not that much, but it's all about the experience. And I loved it. I had good experience. It was really good food too, so it wasn't like a letdown. And
the place was cool. It was like kind of like a hole in the wall mom and pop place, and it was like really good. Like, it was fun to go to. It was something different than like going to some sort of chain. Like, we could have went to like Olive Garden, but like we're not gonna do that while we're here.
And because of the KK and Baby J that you follow, and it like, you see some of their vlogs, they're in there and they're talking about this and that, and it's cool to finally see that.
Try it,
yeah, kind of like to see, oh, this is actually it. I'm guessing Mr. Porsche on the left is gonna win this battle.
No, he's not a Porsche, he's a Tesla.
Oh, sorry, Tesla, which is actually faster than a Porsche. Kind of. Oh, you got a little jumpy there. Did you see that?
It's not even yellow the other way yet. He wants to get out in front of this other car because the exit is right up there. And so that's why he turned his turn signal on.
There he goes. It's so unfair.
I don't think the Chevy
right lane to take a slight right turn to merge onto I-4 East.
Yeah, he let him in, but
because the Tesla was in this lane with us, and then he got over at the stoplight and then put his turn signal on, like, hey, I got over.
Take a slight right turn.
Like, hey, I got over, but I want right back in. I can just get off the line a lot faster than you.
Yeah, because a Tesla can go from like 0 to 60 in like 4 seconds or something. So a Tesla is going to be faster than any car, even like legitimate sports cars that are made for speed and stuff.
Like Porsche, like what you were talking about?
Yeah, like they're going to spin their wheels and they're not going to be able to get up to 60 seconds that fast. So
60 miles an hour.
Yeah, sorry, 60 miles an hour.
You're all over the place.
I am. I'm really tired. And I think it's about bedtime, and I don't even have to drive. Danielle's driving home.
Now we're in 26 minutes.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm donezo. But we'll talk to you when we get back. I promise. Before I fall asleep. Night night. Oh, not yet. Just kidding. Gotcha. 40 minutes?
Yeah, 40 minutes.
I don't know if I can wait that long. I don't know if I can wait that long. We've never had an oven like this.
Well, it's just an old oven. So this whole thing is very old. Our temperature dial doesn't tell us when it's at the temperature. So we just let it preheat while we were making it, and we're hoping that it's to the right temperature. We could probably get like a thermometer or something to go in there, but this is really old. It has like pilot lights here and everything, so it's like hot all the time. Our stovetop is. So I think we're gonna get a new one of these soon, but right now it's not a priority. It does what it's supposed to do. It's also gas, which I'm kind of used to. It's what my parents have, but Trevor's not used to that.